Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 93 of Trials Trebuchets. I'm your Dungeon Master, Luke, and joining me this week are my players, whose names are...
Hello, I will now introduce myself as Ben, the player of the level 6 gnome, who is a wizard, and their name is Winsler Wallaby, and they are here to assist in solving this mystery that is plaguing Wildcliff for weeks.
The mystery. What's this giant fucking
Killing
snake?
someone counts as solving it.
Hello everyone, my name is Carla, and I play the level 6 Tiefling Rogue Integrity Addleberry. If I die young, bury me in money, lay me down on a bed of roses.
Lay me down on a bed of topazes.
Too many syllables.
Ropes.
Yeah, fits the meter.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I play Mira Marchand, the level 6 half-elf bard. I have a hot take. Let's kill a bad snake. I hope she will break, and it's not a mistake.
Oh shit. Oh, that was some sick bars.
Oh shit.
Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Sam, and don't make me laugh. I'm working this. And I play the level 6 human sorceress, Serenep Cinderman. I am going to play some... I'm going to play some ocean noises while you go to bed.
No!
Whoosh. Whoosh. Order now for the unlimited package for no ad stops.
No ad
And
stops.
last time on Trials and Trebuchets, Serenep got down to brass tacks with Professor Nalder, negotiating the world snuffer in exchange for a wonderful story of how Professor Nalder saved the day for his headmaster's application. Meanwhile, the students made a plan to bring the fight to Nesca via way of black powder borrowed from the Bonzales cannon lab. So, walk me through the other preparatory things you all do. You have 3 kegs
I go to my
of
dorm.
black powder. You have 3 kegs of black powder. Canon, Nathan, and Yogg are with you.
Yes.
Where do you go? What do you do?
Okay, we should roleplay this.
You're walking away from the evocation department across campus. There's rain falling out on like the edge of where. So, one second, let me continue setting this scene before you begin the roleplay. Wildcliff, you know, the one that's in the side of a cliff, the one that's in a cave on the side of a cliff, you know, as all of you, my listeners, know and understand and can internalize and visualize. The rain's coming in like by the edge of the edge of this cavern where all those towers and near where the evocation department is, and the storm seems to be worsening at this point in the day. It's still before noon.
It's foreboding.
What do you do?
Okay, by the way, Canon Nathan, thanks
Yes.
for helping us get those powder things.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna go burn the abjuration building now, right?
There's no need to. I
think there's very much a need to. I was terrorized all night in my dreams. Life was horrible.
I'm going to pull out the case, but I'm going to hold it so if he does try to take it, he'll have trouble getting it. I'm going to say I have the item that they want us to burn in my possession currently. There is no reason to go back into the abjuration department and blow it up.
Oh, I didn't want to blow up the abjuration department. It was just more of it's not sustainable to live your student life like this and not be able to get any sleep. I can't sleep. But that's my point is. How do we get rid of it? Are we just gonna light it on fire? Why did you need 3 whole kegs of kegs of black powder for that?
Yes. So I understand you are very concerned about getting rid of this, as am I. I talked to Professor Nalder, and he says that it is a item of his own creation, and we cannot destroy it with primordial magic, or something bad might happen. I don't know the effect that it might have, but I'm expecting another explosion of some kind, which I don't feel very comfortable having happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to deal with our other problem, and
all right,
we will destroy this afterwards. We will do it before tonight, and you won't have a bad dream.
Oh, awesome. Wonderful. That's really good to hear.
We're gonna take it down to the sewers. We wanted to be somewhere where an explosion wouldn't hurt anybody. So we just want to make sure that everybody is safe.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Let's get on with it then.
Yeah. But you, if it's okay with you, have a very important job. Integrity, which department is above where we want in the sewers?
Am I just gonna come up with this, or
Yeah, just say a department or say a building.
I would say, let me just look into my head, and I'm going to close my eyes and try to like remember the sewers, and I would say the below the big tower.
Below the big tower.
Or there is no tower, Carla.
There are towers. They're not by
the one that was burning down and Mira almost fell from.
Enchantment.
The enchantment tower is right next to the edge of the school. Yes. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Enchantment. Canon Nathan.
Yeah.
You have a super important role, which is that we need you to kind of create a diversion in the enchantment building to make sure that people like evacuate and leave, because we want to blow up this snuffer, but we want to make sure that if the explosion's really big, nobody gets hurt.
And so nobody hears it and comes and investigates either. Good plan.
Exactly.
He snaps and points at you.
So that's going to be your job. I trust you to, create some chaos and distraction.
I'll think of something.
Cool. Okay, great.
When are you all going to set off the black powder? Do we have to like sync up our sundials or something?
Our sundial.
Our
Or do you just want me to go now
sundials.
and get everyone out of the building right now?
There's a couple more things we need to grab. Probably in, what do you guys think? An hour? 2 hours?
Probably. Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. We're gonna do it.
He snaps his finger and points at you and goes, "You got it." And he hands you, Mira, the keg, I guess.
I can't really carry that.
You can carry it.
Can I carry it? How big is the keg?
It's
You
like
You can give it to
Carry it.
Yogg.
I'm giving it to
Yeah.
Yogg.
We'll
Okay.
give it to
I have
Yogg.
other things I need to
you
carry.
hand it to Yogg. Yogg holds it in their hands, and it seems no problem. And Canon Nathan will rush off on a mission to make a distraction.
All right, that's taken care of.
Okay. We need a diamond, and there's something, I don't really know what it does, but Winslow, you got it for me, and I want to bring it because it's powerful. I'm sure it will be of some kind of help.
Oh yeah, the hat.
Yeah, from Isithil.
Yes, correct.
Yes, indeed, from Celti.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Salty.
Now, how do we convince Celti to kill Nesca? I feel like that's gonna be, either way we get a positive outcome.
I really wish I had a Celti phone.
Right?
So I assume you just want to go to your dorm across campus? Yes?
Yeah, and hopefully Alina's there, because that's just good, like, that she's not there, because that's gonna be a whole conversation.
Yes.
Oh,
Hopefully
boy.
she's there. Hopefully she's not there. Which one?
Hopefully she's not there.
So she's there.
Which means she's gonna be there, I know, but...
So you all make your way across the campus. You walk by many buildings, including the enchantment tower is where you wanted Canon Nathan to go, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's where Canon Nathan went. You go by it. You see its burnt out frame, etc. From a distance. You're not walking right next to it. You will go by the school bookstore and other things on your way to the dormitories. You reach them, no problem. It seems most people are in classes at this point, you being the exception. You see no golems the entire time. You do note the filthy state of the paths, right?
Oh,
No
Like, they
golems to
are-
clean them.
No golems to clean them. And you can enter into Mira's dormitory building and climb to her floor. Mira, you can go over to your door and unlock it as you regularly would any other time.
Mm-hmm.
And all of you, including Mira, are hit immediately with this more faint, it seems to have attenuated a little bit, thankfully, this smell of perfume, this floral scent. You see that the windows are open and like flopping with the wind that's coming in. You see a large amount of ash on the ground. You see, where did Alina put the little urn? Was it just on Mira's bed?
I think so.
Yeah, you see a large
boy.
urn on your bed, Mira, and you
Ah.
see Noelina.
Okay, first I'm just gonna like root through my things and grab the hat, shove it in my like
Mhm.
pocket.
It's
And
like
then I'm
this
gonna-
large flop. It's like this large hat. One side is pinned up, like a large brimmed hat. One side is pinned up with a feather coming out of it, and then the other side is just loose. It's very good, as if like the hat that Will Turner wears in the last scene of Curse the Black Pearl. In case you're curious.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm gonna notice the urn and be like, oh, motherfucker. Guys, can someone help me open this? This is another Nesca body. We need to get rid of it before we go down there.
You're gonna open the urn.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the urn.
Wait.
I don't want her to reform. We gotta destroy this fucking thing.
What's in it?
That would be, if it is the same thing as the other urn, a body of hers, which is growing, which we cannot let happen.
Yog.
Yog will say, holding a small barrel or a keg of black powder. They will say, "Yes, creator."
I'll take that keg that you're holding. Just put it next to me.
They put the keg down next to you. Yes.
There is a very bad not friend inside that vase thing. I guess.
Would you like me to do violence?
Oh my gosh.
Could you? I believe Mira's gonna open the jar. If something happens, feel free to invoke violence.
Very well, creator. And Mira, you want to try to open this jar? Or are you guys gonna help Mira, or just make? Mira
That's
do
what I
this
was
by herself?
asking.
Yeah.
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 Someone
we'll
who's, like,
help.
I
steady
can
it or-
help you.
Okay,
I'll
I
hold
think
it and then you
easily
can.
your powers combined. Like Mira, when you did it alone, it was kind of rough, but your powers combined, it's much easier. And you pull the lid off this urn. The scent that you just got rid of fills the room.
Oh, not again.
And inside you see this clear, greenish colored fluid,
Ew.
and curled up inside of this urn looks like it. Imagine like if you were to pickle eels.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what it looks like in here.
Oh, gross!
Okay.
You breeding frogs?
And it just looks
I-
like a bunch of snakes, little snakes.
Gross.
I'm gonna like pour enough of the liquid like down the bathroom drain from what I can. Just close the rest and shove it under my bed and
Okay.
be like, okay, guys, let's get going.
Okay.
All right. Moving on.
Yeah. Hopefully that will not come up again, because if Nesca is dead, then she will not be able to use that body to come back because it is destroyed.
Bodies.
So what now?
Diamond, and then Nesca die.
Are you
Nesca
sure
die.
just pouring out the liquid will kill it?
I didn't think that anything would kill it, but last time I had that thing, I opened it, and she said that that destroyed the body, just opening the thing.
Should be like, I don't know. I hold up my hand and I make a little fire, a little flame appear on my index finger. I'm like, should be like, just in case, or
Let's do that after, just because I don't want any more fire happening around here
Understandable.
before we get this dealt with.
understandable. I unignite my
And
finger.
then
Yeah.
you should blow it like a candle.
Oh, that's cute.
Very cute.
My finger's slightly shorter than it was before.
Diamond hunting.
Where are you gonna go to get diamond?
Necro department.
To the spooky place.
It's not spooky.
With the talking gargoyles.
Okay, the gargoyles are a little bit spooky, yes.
So you walk back across campus, the entire way back across
Oh my
campus.
god.
The
We have to start.
evocation
We have to
pit.
like find a map and be like,
In-
okay, we have to go here, here, and here. Here's a line.
It's just that visual of like a map, like when
Oh, and
they're in
then
a
the group's
cartoon
like,
trying to
do, 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 do,
represent.
do, do.
Yeah.
So you make your way back across campus to the necromancy department. You go through the opened gate, which closes the department at in the afternoons and during the nights, and you hear a couple classes going on quietly, some lectures on just anatomy. Where do you want to go? So it's like you walk in and there's a hallway going left, right, and then there's a stairway in front of you that goes up to the same thing essentially.
Are there any labs or something that looks like there might be kind of spell components hanging around?
Yeah, if you pull in on your right, there's like a large lab. Like you come into the department, and then on your right, there's a door. In the right-hand hallway, there is a door into a large lab, which appears to be. It's very clean in here right now. It seems that they clean themselves and don't rely on golems, thankfully. And it's just these large wooden tables. They look very, it's like large dissection tables. and there's cabinets with all sorts of reagents in them if you'd like to look.
Yes,
Winsler and
please.
Serenup, I'll make a note. You also know that there is a storage cupboard at the end of the hallway on the left. It's the same place that Alina and Angelica went to get into the Pebble Room. But
Okay,
anyways.
so what we can do then is me and Serenep can go look in the storage cupboard, and Integrity will stick with Mira and search in the reagent cupboard in the lab. And
Okay.
then Yogg will just
Chill.
hang
Stand guard.
around in between.
Keep watch.
Hold kegs.
Keep watch over
Amazing.
kegs.
Give me investigation checks, everyone.
Yes.
Time to investigate.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh,
Ooh, that's good.
let's
5.
see.
2 plus 3.
Oof.
Ooh. 20.
I got a 15.
21.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Winsler and Integrity. Or Integrity. So I'm going to say that broken up, it is Mira and Integrity searching this lab room, and Winsler and Serenup searching the other room. Okay?
Yes.
Winsler, you do not find you don't find any diamonds in this room, but looking around you find an entire, like, there's like a big cabinet almost with like little
Mhm.
drawers in it, and you're just going through all the drawers, and then when you pull on one of the little drawer handles, you feel like the other ones have like you pull them and they stop,
Yep.
and then this one you pull it and it just comes out completely.
Okay.
Would you like to look into there?
Yeah, I want to check this out.
Okay. You see it's like a very long hole that's been bored into the stone. And it probably, looking into it,
Oh look, another hole in the wall.
looking into it, you just see darkness. It extends on for like a couple of feet into the stone probably before you just can't. It just looks like it ends. And then you see a very small red eye staring back at you
Slowly puts the drawer back.
before the darkness just returns and the eye disappears.
Well, that's kind of ominous.
Integrity Idleberry, level 6 Tiefling Rogue. In the laboratory, correct?
Yes, with Mira.
In the laboratory with Mira. You are
With the lead
Uh,
pipe.
I was gonna say lead pipe. You are looking through some of the cabinets underneath the dissection tables, and amidst all the preservants and other cleaning materials and sanitation materials, you see a small steel box that has a little gem, almost like a mint box or like an Altoids tin,
Okay.
I guess, except made of steel, not tin. And it has a little gemstone carved into the top of it. And
Okay.
cracking it open, you see a bunch of little different colored gemstones, some of which
Ooh.
are clear.
Ooh.
Okay. How many gemstones are there?
There's probably like 100 or so.
Oh,
Holy
okay.
shit.
Like it's a lot. Like it's a full to the brim little tin.
Okay. So I'm going to take, let's say, how many of them are clear? Because I don't want it to be too obvious that.
I'd say probably half of them are clear.
Okay, so I'll take half of that half.
So you'll take like 25 little gems.
Yes.
Okay, you do that.
Well,
Very
because I don't
easily.
know, like this is like by chance, right?
Yeah,
What if
absolutely.
they're not actually diamond. So at least there's 25 choices.
They're just
Okay.
quartz or glass.
Yeah. There's a
Those are
higher
the glass
probability
beads
that
we
one
keep.
of them is a diamond.
Yeah, Mira just has to cast Revivify 25 times and see which one works.
Perfect.
Okay. So you get all these little clear gems. Add 25 clear gems to your inventory.
Is there also a tiny pink topaz in there or no?
No, there doesn't seem to be any pink gems. They're like they're on the scale of white and then they fade to like blue. And that's it.
Ooh.
Is there any cute blue ones?
There's one cute blue one that really catches your eye. Yes.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay.
Blue
All right.
topaz. The blue topaz
Oh,
arc.
shit.
All right. You've gotten clear gems. What would you like to do now? You can reconvene everyone if you'd like, or talk about things you've found. It's up to you, really. This is a player.
I'm just, once we meet up, I'm just going to be like, Serenep, you know, expensive things. Do those look like diamonds to you?
I hold out my hand to inspect one of the clear gems that Integrity found. What would you like me to
What
roll?
skill? What skill? My heart says insight. Insight check these diamonds.
Insight? Okay. Oh hell yeah! Insight was
Insight check.
Insight is
Sorry,
one of
you
my
checked
their lives.
Insight is one of my strong
survival
skills.
Oh,
because-
survival could be good. Survival
Because
could
she's
also
so
be good.
rich that she can't survive without
What?
all these gems.
Okay, I just rolled my insight. Do you want me
Do
to
you-
roll survival instead?
Use the same roll.
Perception could
survival.
also work.
Fuck off. We're using survival. Survival's like if
It
you're
could
out
also
in
be
the field-
nature because this is her nature.
Oh no! Use nature. Use nature. That's actually
oh my
the one.
lord.
That's the actual one. It's hidden. I have a list of skills. Nature was hidden in the bottom left corner by my little stand. It's nature. Nature is
No,
how you
choose
identify
which one is
rocks.
the highest.
No, use nature.
Okay. 21.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Go nature.
21. You look at those 25 little rocks in your cousin's hand, and you can pick out like 10 of them that are genuine, good quality, high quality diamonds.
I just start
shit.
picking them out of her hand, and I have my own hand outstretched, and I'm just dropping them into my hand,
Yeah,
and then I hold them out to Mira.
yeah.
All right, perfect. I put them in my pocket.
Get plus 10 diamonds.
And the ones that are
Hot
not diamonds,
damn.
I would like to take.
Yeah, fucking course, I assumed.
Wow.
Integrity goes and sleeps on a bed of cash every single night. You think I don't assume she takes the money?
I'm a business-minded person, okay?
They're gonna have realized that the school is fucking lost, like hemorrhaging gems, and it's completely Integrity Idleberry's fault.
Hemorrhaging.
It's hemorrhaging more than just gems, dude.
I mean, to be fair, every
hemorrhaging a lot
time
of
we
things.
break the rules, a big threat that the school either didn't know how to find or doesn't know exist gets defeated. I think
or actively ignores.
they owe us more diamonds.
Yeah, they should be paying us, TBH.
Yeah.
As you're
Okay.
all leaving. Oh no, you can roleplay if
No,
you want.
I was just gonna do the like, okay, we have our thing, let's go to the
Oh,
Oh,
place.
okay. As you all start leaving the necromancy department, Yogg follows holding the keg and following along. You see, like, walking down the stairs, some professor wearing, like, a red robe, and they seem to be, like, reading something and walking down the stairs, holding, like, one of those big plague doctor masks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's necromancy department. It's cool shit.
Wow.
And they'll look up at you all, like, running out and be like, y'all slow down so you don't trip now, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank
And
you.
slow down to like half a kilometer an hour.
Have a good day.
This is the professor's a dwarf, by the way. I just want.
Oh, fuck yeah, dwarves.
Yeah.
Dwarf.
Anyways, and you all slow a bit down and start running on your way. Where do you go? What do you do? It's been 40 minutes or so.
Okay.
Can I just say, as we're walking, I'm holding on to the orb and be
Yeah.
like, can I talk to you? Sort of like seeing if they could read my mind. I don't know if they're a part of me to the point that I can contact them that way.
Mhm.
Where's the on switch?
Yeah. I'm like, hi.
Is this thing
can
working?
I talk to you? Just rubbing the orb.
It seems to.
It's like a genie's lamp.
You're keeping it in your pocket though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No answer. Nothing. It's very smooth. Like you don't realize often how smooth the orb is. Like you just look at it, but it's like shockingly. It's probably the smoothest thing you've ever touched in your short
Clearly,
life.
Integrity's never touched a shark.
Anyways, where are you going?
Should we talk to artists about this or no? Oh wait. Are we just gonna go down or should we talk to someone about this?
You left Artis's house when he and Delnus and presumably Teb were still sleeping. Although you hadn't seen
Oh.
Teb. Teb was in the forest and woods.
Oh, never
cetera.
mind.
Artist will read the letter that I left for Delnus, and he'll know that we're.
Heart.
Oh my god. He's
Artist just
snooping.
puts his hand to his
Not
mouth and
like-
blushes like, oh wait, no, it's for you, sorry.
I just mean she'll be like, "Oh, Mira left." He'll know that we're out. If I don't think this is, I don't want to be doing this. Artist, I think, definitely wouldn't want us to be doing this. If we tell him where we're going, he will stop us, and it's not gonna get better. I think that we do this. We tell him after.
If we live after.
Yeah.
Let's try and be positive about it. I know I haven't personally dealt with Nesca, but let's try and think of this positively. We are all strong. We're stronger together.
We are positively going to die.
I was gonna say
We
that,
have
yeah.
kegs. We have explosives. Like, that gives us some points in our favor. So
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not usually the optimist of the group, but like let's get breakfast tomorrow and we can talk about our feelings after we're done.
Okay. Okay.
So, you're all going to the sewers. That's
Yes.
where we're going
Yes.
now.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Any specific way you want to get there? Y'all have multiple methods now. There's the zoology entrance. There's just finding a way into like those secret tunnels. There's using
Presumably the closest one.
Okay. The closest one, if you're leaving the necromancy department, would be to just go to the zoology building.
Okay.
Straight up. So you do just that. You go down the stairs. The first basement, the one that was like scorched last time you were here, seems to have been repaired at this point. Although the floor is dirty, and it smells very bad coming from through the gates into the menagerie, which is on this floor where all the animals are kept. Regardless, you go further down into the depths and end up on this one lovely hallway where on your left side there's the glass wall and the pool that Winsler, you, and Celti met in not 2 weeks past. And at the end of the hallway is a golem-sized door that grants you access into the sewers.
Fuck yeah, I put my hat on and I go.
Absolutely.
Oh man, we
Let's
should have gotten
go.
golems on this. That would have been fun.
Shucks.
Shucks.
If only they were around. The lock on this door is still broken from the last time you all were here.
Wow.
Man, the school is neglected.
It's a neglected sewer.
I'm pretty sure the golems were meant to fix that, but since they're not around anymore,
They were still here for a while. Like, between us doing that and now, it's been a week. I don't know.
Well,
So
no
we find
one's
ourselves
doing work, right?
down the ladder in the sewers again. Integrity leads the way with her exceptional sense of direction, as well as Mira. You could probably just find your way there very easily again. And you all arrive at a crack in the sewer wall that you must walk single file down. I'm not going to say you walk single file down there yet in case there's a final thing you want to do out here in the main sewer, like in the sewer like hallway before entering into the ascendant
I'd like
room.
to have a group hug.
That's a
Moral
good idea.
support, I guess.
You have
Yeah.
a little group
Yeah.
hug.
Yeah.
and following the group hug, I would like to preemptively cast a spell.
A spell in my podcast?
Not allowed.
Yeah.
Why I never.
But I'm gonna make sure that when we go in, I'm gonna make sure there's a lot of people between me and just lots of space between me. I'm gonna cast Mel's Minute Meteors.
Okay. So, for the uninitiated, what does that do, Ben?
Let's see here. You create 6 tiny meteors in your space. They float in the air and orbit you for the spell's duration.
Oh, easy. Okay.
And then it
You can
does
shoot them at
stuff
people.
in
Yeah.
combat.
Yeah.
But it's just preemptive orbits now.
So you have 6 tiny little meteors, orbiting around your head, like a cute little halo.
If
It
they
also
don't hit,
provides some nice light.
call them meteorongs.
Whoa.
So who's going in first?
Okay, so who's on first? What's on second?
God damn.
I don't know who's on third.
Good question.
No, but Mira's not going first. Mira's going to be in the middle.
I am
Okay.
going to again try to conjure up, like, please contact me. Please, please, please. I need to talk to you. And
Don't leave me on red.
and I'm going to say, if you don't talk to me now, I will take the other deal.
Oh.
Ooh. What?
Oh,
Like Nesca's deal to ascend.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Self-preservation, baby.
Baby.
You don't get a response, Integrity.
Oh boy. Straight up ignoring you now.
And then I'm going to go in.
Okay. Integrity walks down this crack in the wall,
I
this
follow.
widened crack in the wall. Mira follows, Winsler follows, Saranep follows,
Yogg follows.
Yogg follows.
Hey, Yogg.
Most of all. Hey, Yogg.
I guess so. Why didn't y'all go
You
first?
all-
Wait a second.
Enter into a familiar room. It
The two of
is
us.
a
Oh wait, no, never mind.
It's a circular room with a domed roof. There is a raised ledge that goes all the way around the entirety of the circular room. Circular room. There's a 15-foot drop in the middle down onto sand, dark green sand, or dust, as some might call it. And there's a stone platform in the very middle of the sand. Additional note that is different that if you go back and listen, it's there. I really hope it's there because I'm fairly certain I said it the first time Mira or Serena or Integrity ever came into this specific room. On the opposite side of the room, there is another archway that is currently sealed. You see no snake, though. You also don't feel this. You don't feel anything looking at you, because when all of you have been down here previously, I've described it as you feel like you're being watched, like you're being hunted, like you're a piece of prey.
Mhm.
You don't feel that.
Okay. I'm gonna take Yogg, and we're gonna go around between the crack in the wall and the other archway. So we're gonna stand halfway between those points.
At like 9 p.m.
Yeah, at 9 p.m.
Okay. You go stand over there, surveying.
I'm also gonna conjure up just a rock.
Okay. You conjure a little glowing rock in your hand.
I'm gonna throw it in the sand.
It
Fun.
bounces a couple times in the sand, and nothing seems to happen down there. Creator, what are we doing?
Well, a bad thing lives in here. It's been the source of the problems we've been having for quite some time. It was supposed to be here, I guess.
Is it possible
We're just keeping watch.
Is it possible that they left the room? I asked to Mira and Integrity, who have most recently seen this thing.
Maybe. I look around. Are there any visual, like, I don't know, markings or tracks or anywhere that might indicate like something large? Maybe the weight of the floor shifting under something.
Make perception check. I guess all of you can make perception checks to like look around to see like is something freaking wrong.
The fabled perception check.
18.
20. Natural 20.
13.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
God damn.
So everyone except Serenup. Serenup, you're just kind of like taking this all in and like
The
I
excuse is that
assume
it's
on
dark.
guard. Yeah. Oh, it is dark in here.
I can't
no.
see shit.
Well,
I was working with you
no,
guys.
Serenep would see me because
Serenup can see a little bit because of the glowing of the rock. Yes. But the
and
rest
the
of
meteors
you,
around me.
you see that the sand, like Winslow, you're looking around, etc., just kind of like surveying, looking for danger. And then Mira and Integrity, you notice it's different than before because the sand down there, the dust, isn't shifting. It's not moving. There's no movement. It's just stationary. Like Winslow, you throw the rock out, nothing. It doesn't look like anything's moving under there.
I don't.
Hello? Is anyone here? Nobody's here. Is there? Are there? Do I hear anything back?
The voice echoes around the room.
Can I move the edge of the sand and like poke it with my spear, I guess?
So you move to the edge of where you are, and 15 feet down is the sand.
Oh.
No staircase, no ladders, nothing. You can poke it with your spear if you want to jump down.
Is there like loose rubble around us or anything like that?
No, there's not. You can poke it. You can jump down.
Is there a way to get back up? Like, is there like a stairway or?
No.
Maybe we should set that up, like with some rope or something.
Oh, I know.
Oh, probably.
I know what we can do. I know how we can test.
Yogg, hold this.
I know how else we can test these waters.
Yeah.
I will jump down.
Okay. Winslow, you jump down. You land firmly on the sand and kind
It's
of
like
probably
I get stuck in the sand.
like when Mario
Oh,
falls into
no.
the sand.
It's not even quicksand. He just can't get his
You
feet
fall
out.
down into the sand. All of you see your friend fall down into the sand. Yogg runs to the edge and like looks down at you.
I think I'm blind
You-
now.
You land. Winslow, are you doing anything? Nothing happens. You land on the sand. It kind of hurts a little bit. You fell 15 feet.
Ouch.
Guess we'll walk around a little bit.
Sure. To describe this place down here, so there's that central platform on the sand in like this, in the middle of the room, right? and then there's the sand, and then underneath where that lip is above you, where your friends and Yogg and stuff are standing, there are pillars and like a little, like the floor is stone under there as well, right? Almost like a floor level, right? And there seems to be debris and stuff down here. The upper area seems clear of anything, but down here there's a bit of debris. There's broken stone. There's pieces of shattered pots. A lot of pieces of shattered pots, Winsler, and a really heavy aroma of, like, it's very pleasant in here, the aroma, compared to especially Mira's room. Like in Mira's room, the smell was overpowering. Down here, it's pleasant almost, right? But when you walk by these like shards of broken pottery, it smells a bit overbearing again.
So is the inkling with the fact that the smell is not that strong, that it has been a while since the source of that smell has been here?
I think that's a reasonable assumption, yeah.
Can I walk towards the sealed arch on the other side and sort of check around it?
Yeah, it seems to be.
Are there any
perfectly-
words like sort of similar to the words outside?
On the inside here? No, there's nothing written. It's very plain.
How is it sealed? Like, what's
It
sealing it,
seems
up?
it seems to be like hardened, like it seems like they made a stone arch and then they just took giant chunks of wet clay and like sealed it up and waited for it to dry.
You guys, maybe like the body isn't here anymore because like it like didn't go somewhere, but it like ran out of power to make bodies or something.
It's problem solved.
No, so in that case, us destroying, or you destroying the jar in your room, and the snake possibly not being here anymore. Maybe it, because like it was expecting to have a new body, but I don't think it would make that mistake. Maybe it did. It passed away, not really passed away, but you know what I mean? And then it tried to go to the new body, but the new body's not there. And so now it's like an energy just sort of
Yeah.
in the air.
What
I don't
I'm
know.
wondering about is that sealed archway over there, because we know there was a copy of the snake in the hatch, and we know that she was here, and she mentioned having copies of herself, something like "I can't keep them all here" or something. So I'm kind of wondering if there might be anything past here in that archway.
I'm worried that there's something there that might be... I know that they said, or I know that Nesca said that she's the last ascendant, right?
Yeah.
But I'm really scared of opening up more doors.
It all comes back
Well-
to doors.
Well, the thing is, if we don't get in there and there are more bodies, then it could break out of there, come back to the sand. We're back at step 1 again.
Yeah.
And maybe because this is, if anything, if they're in a new body, wouldn't they be easier to manage
Maybe.
than the big snake?
We don't really know if it would be stronger or weaker or... But what do you guys think?
I look over the edge to where Winsler is,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "Do you see anything down there?"
Well, there's a bunch of broken pots, bunch of shards.
There's no whole ones?
I don't see any.
Not out. No.
Okay, do you want to come back up here?
Yeah, I'll come back up.
Okay.
Are you gonna walk over to the sand, across the sand, and climb up somehow?
I'm not gonna climb up.
Oh, whoa.
I'm gonna use my fancy ability that I've had since we leveled up, and I'm just going to...
Swear you're gonna use it.
I'm just gonna teleport back up.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, that's a thing that you can do?
What does it look? It's something he's been able to do since you guys became level 6. For like almost a year, he's been able to do
What
that.
the heck?
I've been able to teleport this whole time.
Dude.
What does it look like when you teleport? Is it like poof?
The
Or
one
is it just
one
like-
thing
There's like
You
smoke.
you just vanish without
in
any...
my mind, it's exactly like instant transmission, where it's just like I'm here, and then there's like no effect. I'm just gone, like a
You're
pop,
just
like an audible,
gone completely
Oh.
like
like
a
pop,
glitch,
and then
like
I just pop right back up.
Oh my god, bad graphics.
Low budget.
All right, Winsler just poof, or not even poof, pop, is just pop up top again.
Hey, Winsler,
yeah,
you should
no-
Hey, Winsler, you should teleport in there. That was a
can
joke.
only-
That was a joke. That was not something that
I
Integrity
can
said.
only use
Don't do
it
that,
after
please.
after I cast another conjuration spell or if I long rest.
Guys, I know it's sealed. Do you think we should try to maybe blast it open?
What if we poke a hole through?
Ooh.
and
Were
take
we
a
given a
peek?
proper answer to how much powder is how big of an explosion? Because, like, what if we accidentally overdo it?
30 shots?
One keg is equivalent to 30 shots, so.
Yeah.
I think
Let's
mean, we-
back the fuck up and test
I mean,
it, I guess.
what if we were to just poke a hole in one of the kegs and just like gently make a pile and then like that so it's a controlled explosion?
I was thinking that.
Sure.
Basically, we're going to look at what's inside the keg and then estimate 30 pieces of whatever content that is.
This is
And
actually a
then-
math problem.
Oh, no.
And the only thing you have to
boy.
measure it out are little teaspoons. And you need 17 ounces.
And I think 3
And
cannons
you only
would
have
be
a
enough
seesaw
to
to
open
weigh
up
them.
the door or to unseal the archway.
So you're going to
Sure.
open up, like uncork one of these little things and start pouring out a bit of powder.
Yes, can we do that?
Absolutely. There's
All right,
definitely
we do
a.
that.
Yeah. You break the wax seal, you pull out the cork, you dump a little bit of powder on, like just on the ground next to it, and then you can put the cork back in. It's not watertight any longer. But whose barrel is this going to be taken from?
Yogg's.
Mine.
Oh,
Yeah,
Winsler's.
okay.
The small one.
They're all little tiny barrels, not sealed. Okay. So there's now a little bit of black powder on the ground. Y'all want to light that and blow up this door?
Yeah,
Y'all
let's
want to
back
take
up.
cover? Yeah.
Yeah, take cover.
Okay.
Serenep, you have fire magic.
I
I don't know who else does.
very much do, yes.
I also do as well. I think a lot of us have some fire in some way.
Okay, wait. I have a
I have a lot of spells that have like fire related words but aren't fire spells.
So-
Fairy fire, sacred flame.
So I learned how to, for instance, take my Ray of Frost spell, which is a cantrip,
Yes.
and make it a
Ooh.
different element. That way, not wasting my energy on using something bigger. Does anyone else
yeah.
have that, just in case?
Does anyone else have the ability to do that?
No.
Or does anyone else have
No.
fire, is what you're asking? You learned that specifically from your evocation class, which no one else has taken.
Okay.
So,
I meant it as like if someone else has a cantrip fire spell that they can use, then
Ah.
blah blah blah. But if they don't, I have the ability to do this and not.
I think Winsler does.
What?
You have like create fire or some shit.
I
right?
have create bonfire.
Okay, that might not work.
Is that a first level spell or is it a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can make a little bonfire.
I don't think that might.
Well, it's a bonfire that fills a 5-foot square,
Yeah,
so
it'll
it's
light
a
the
pretty
fire.
big bonfire.
It'll light the black powder.
Okay,
up.
okay.
Sure. Do you want to do that, or do you want to do Serenep's thing?
well, I don't think creating a
Look,
bonfire
Serenep can shoot it
would-
at a distance.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, she
Well,
should do
I
it.
can
Okay.
also do that, but the Serenep's way is way cooler.
Yeah. So Serenep, if you want to do that, give me an Arcana check to change it to fire.
So it basically looks like I start with Ray of Frost. Everyone's like,
And then
wait a second, and then it
in
turns into
midair-
fire.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
very cool.
I got a
Whoa.
25.
Okay. Yeah.
Holy
Fucking
shit.
super
rolling
turns
so
to
well.
fire. Blasts into it. You all are on the other side of the room, hiding behind these large pillars, and you just hear a BAM!
Oh my gosh, it's Ken and Ethan.
And you see that you feel like the ground shake a slight amount, and that the bottom right corner of the arch has been blown out.
How big is the hole?
It's not very big, but also this is clay, so you can literally use your hand and just break more of it off if you
Oh, fuck
wanted.
yeah.
Now that it has been breached,
Okay, can we come close to it and just get a look inside?
you see darkness inside.
I have dark vision. What do
Yeah,
I see?
it's truly.
Pitch.
You can see in dim light. You can't see in absolute
Okay,
darkness,
fine.
and you see absolute darkness inside.
Damn.
And this stale air leaks out into the room.
I'm gonna turn to Winsler
Ew.
and I'm gonna say, "Can you create another?" Wait, no, we just destroyed a clay. There's probably chunks of clay. I'm
Yeah.
going to take one and cast a light on it,
Mhm.
and I'm going to then roll it into the room so that I
Okay.
can
You like
see.
underhand bowl this piece of clay into the room, and it illuminates a very wide hallway, a hallway much wider than the width of the arch.
Ooh.
And the middle of this hallway is paved with these little stones, very ornately placed. And on either side of the path, there are skeletons,
Uh-oh.
just laying as if they had their foreheads on the ground, looking at the path, and they're kneeling, looking at the path.
Oh, boy.
Me
my
thinks we're
gosh.
supposed to walk in here a certain way.
I am very scared.
I break off more of the clay door archway that has been
Absolutely.
crumbling.
Yeah, you break it off. You break off enough so that any of you could walk through easily.
Guys,
Okay.
I think some kind of sacrifice or something happened here.
Man, this
Does it?
place is not cheery at all, is it?
The
No.
skeletons, are they dusty? So they've been there for a long time, or are they fairly like?
They're not new, but they're not dusty.
Their bones are like yellowed.
Their bones are definitely yellowed. There's no cloth on them. There was no clothing on them, and even if there was, it wouldn't have lasted. They are it's just yellow, non-dusted skeletons kneeling towards the
All right.
center of this hallway, and it seems to just stretch out, and like it starts to curve to the left a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to cast Produce Flame
Okay.
and hold
do
it in my
such.
hands, and we'll use that as a light source.
I still have the clump
And
of
you're just
clay
gonna
on the
keep
ground that
walking?
has light connected to.
Yeah, you guys have 2 little light sources.
Perfect.
It's all good.
Multiple
We
light
have lots
sources.
of light.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up the piece of clay and hold it in my hand.
I think that having lots of light in this situation is good because the dark is scary.
Yes.
The dark is very scary, especially when there's doot skeletals in
Oh
here.
no!
So, you're all just gonna cluster together and walk along this path. It's wide enough for you to walk 2 by 2.
Huddle together.
We'll definitely be
Um,
close to each other.
It looks this is similar width as the. So you know how like there's a crack from the sewer to get into this room.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it got broken out as if something forced its way out of the room,
Yes.
the ascendant
Yeah.
room. The size that the crack in the wall was forced like or broken out to be looks to be the same size as this tunnel. Does that make sense?
Ooh.
Interesting.
That's a little
So
spooky.
So
what I
snake
mean by
size.
this snake size, when Nesca chased Integrity out into the sewers and broke the entrance and broke down the wall some more, this is the same size as that.
Okay, guys,
don't like
As if-
are we ready?
Yeah.
I think that whatever we're going to encounter there it might be her.
Well, we already broke down the wall. I don't think there's any turning back now.
Yeah. Integrity.
Yes.
I know you didn't make the deal and get whatever they were going to give you, which is probably for the best. So, here. And I'm just going to like snap my fingers and be like, you have got this. You are powerful. You are going to kill this snake. And I'm going to give her bardic inspiration.
And you do this, and you hear what's your what die is it for bardic
D8.
inspiration? Okay. So Integrity, you can use a D8 to roll on any D20 check that you want.
Okay. I'm going to hug Mira.
Okay.
I hug her
you can
back.
do that.
Aw.
And you all hear this snapping and all the words Mira said echo from
Nesca's like, wait,
hallway.
she's going to kill me?
I
Hold
want to be
on.
friends.
and you
Thought
can
we
all
were cool.
enter if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mira's like shaking, but we got to do this. Must be done.
Serenep's like cracking like her back and like stretching her neck. She's like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, and sorry, not Tol. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yogg is just standing behind all of you holding Keg.
Stalwart
Mhm.
as ever.
So, you're all just going to continue walking along this hallway. It does not change. The only thing I think that does change is the further along you get, the wider the hallway gets. To the point where eventually the skeletons on either side of this hall are like too deep. Do you understand what I mean? Like there's the one right next to the path where you're walking, and then there's one behind them next to the wall,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Ooh.
like the hallway gets taller and wider, and you just continue walking for a long time.
Okay,
Probably-
so 10 minutes definitely passed.
Definitely 10 minutes
Okay,
have passed.
the meteors are gone. I'm just gonna keep recasting Produce Flame for light.
Okay. And you walk until you come to a very flat wall with snakes carved in silver upon it.
Ooh.
Does anyone know parcel tongue?
No.
And it feels cold here, but it also feels like there's fresher air coming. Like the peak stuffiness of this entire thing was midway through the walk when the tunnel got wider. That was like when it was very warm in there. There was very stale air. Everything just smelt of death and decay. And now as you have approached this silver flat wall, I guess is a good way of saying it. It's like inset into the wall. It's like a little, almost like a door inset into the wall is what it looks like.
Okay.
But it doesn't have a handle or a hinge or anything. But it smells fresher here.
Does the etchings on the wall like tell any story, or it's just a snake design?
It looks like a lot of snakes wrapped around one another with a large flower. There's a single flower coming up in the center, and wrapped around it are just innumerable snakes.
Hmm.
And is it like a dead end with this, or?
It may be.
Does if I kind of gently kick at the wall a little bit with my foot, does it sound hollow, or?
It sounds like there's space on the other side of the wall, yes. You might hear the sloshing of water when you kick it.
Ooh.
And it sounds
Okay.
like there's space on the other side of this wall. Always got to be doors.
Always gotta be
Always,
doors.
always gotta be doors, even when they don't look like doors.
Can
Can I just oh no, please.
And it's not like it can't be budged. Like
Y'all haven't tried to budge it, but you know.
I'm going to try.
It does not budge.
I'm going to
You
try.
push on it, and it slides forwards.
Oh,
Oh shit.
it was that easy.
It was that easy. You push on it, and it slides forwards, almost upon tracks in the ground.
Huh.
Ooh.
And light and fresh air flows into the hallway. Do you want to go out?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
You find yourselves in a
Yay.
kind of familiar room.
What?
There's a long table carved from a single piece of wood with chairs next to it. On the right, there is a small little kitchenette area. On the left, there's a couple
I know
chairs with
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
why.
Hey.
Okay,
What?
I'm understanding things.
at the far end of the room, there's a set of double doors. And on the left side, there's a portrait of a bald, very bearded
That's why
dwarf.
we felt watched when we were in there.
You seem
right?
to be in the basement of the old chapel.
Oh.
Billard?
Williard.
Williard?
I forgot the
Are you
name. Oh
there?
my god.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's.
Williard.
I don't like that.
And
has
what you
some-
just pushed out of the way was a small silver stonish. It's like a stone fountain with silver accents that was at the very end of this dining area.
Mm-hmm.
And you've just pushed it out of the way very easily.
Well, once we get out, I'm going to reclose the
Okay.
because I'm like, are we safe here? I'm going to close it back down. Okay.
Probably a good idea.
Okay.
Make perception checks.
I'm scared.
19 plus 3. Damn, 22.
18.
I got 15.
19.
You all hear footsteps, very hasty footsteps, coming from the hallway you were just in.
Wait, what?
Wait, from where we just came from?
Yeah.
Hide.
Wait,
Everybody
from,
hide.
from
Coming towards
inside.
you.
Human footsteps?
The hallway. It seems like yes.
So wait, you've
Human
already closed it,
footsteps.
right?
Okay,
Hide.
yeah, hide.
Everybody hide.
Yeah.
This is as Integrity is closing it. You hear
Okay.
footsteps coming,
Okay.
and that's where we're gonna end this episode.
What?
Aw, man.
but
What the heck?
but
Carly, you want to do an outro?
But
but Dad.
Hello,
then-
everyone. We are very sorry that we are leaving at this very
I'm not.
big cliffhanger.
you.
of course you're
I'm
not.
So
fine.
Luke and the four of us will have a talk after this. We hope that you all enjoyed today's episode. There are a couple of things that I want to talk about. First and foremost, please leave a rating and a review on our Apple Podcast page thingy-majig. It really means a lot to us to hear from all of you. And the second part of this rambling is that we have a Twitter and an Instagram at Trials and Trebs, where follow us and you can see teasers and you can see really cool pictures that we do and buy and just really fun stuff. And last thing is, I believe so there's a Discord server. You can find the link on our iTunes and on our Twitter and Instagram. Go check that out because we get to talk to you there. And
in the episode
Patreon,
description.
And the description down somewhere. And then last but not the least is the Patreon. Please, okay. I'm not saying that you have to support us. It's cool if you do support us. Like, you're already supporting us for listening, but if you want to support us through monetary means, it's cool. It's really appreciated. It's really appreciated. It helps us pay for the thing that allows us to apparently download the thing in the interwebs.
It lets us pay for hosting the podcast so that you can continue listening to it.
Hosting the podcast, it helps us improve the audio that you are hearing. Unfortunately, it will not improve the way that I do these outros because money has nothing to do with it. But yeah, goodbye.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's the end, Carla. Thanks. Thank you everyone for listening. I hope you tune in next week. I bet nothing will happen though, so
Chill.
Anyways, bye.
Bye, everybody.